on TikTok, I came across your stream. I messaged in the chat what broker you use, and then somebody put me onto your Telegram group. On TikTok, I made a good amount of money. Yes.
How's the VIP community?
I do like it, and I have made some money from the trades people put in.
What is one advice you would give them?
Treat trading not as a get rich quick scheme, but rather as a business and a long-term investment.
Thank you, for having this interview with us. So before we begin forward with this, may I know, what's your name, how long have you been trading, and what are you doing currently in terms of your job or in terms of your lifestyle?
So my name is Dawid. I'm from UK. I've been trading for about five to 6 months, and I'm a chemical engineering student.
Oh, chemical engineering student at which university?
University of Nottingham in the UK.
Oh, do you like chemistry? Is that why you chose that?
Yeah, I'm into maths and chemistry. So I actually originally wanted to study medicine, but I was unsuccessful with my application. So instead, I decided to do something else that made a lot of money, which is chemical engineering.
Okay, so what made you, or rather, what led you to choosing chemical engineering is just essentially the money aspect of things, is it?
The money, and also because I'm into chemistry and maths.
Oh, okay. Me too. I love chemistry and math as well. I
Yeah.
studied that in Singapore a little bit for my how to put it, pre-U or high school.
Did you go to university?
Yeah. I did. Right. Yeah, but I studied more on the business side of things, the finance. Yeah, I love numbers. I mean, as you can tell, I'm a trader, so I love staring at charts.
Yeah.
I love doing technical analysis. I love, just looking numbers go up and down.
Yeah.
Math in general. Right, that's cool. So, how old are you now, actually? Yeah, since you're a student, I presume you're pretty young.
I'm 19.
19. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's really young. And you started trading 4 to 5 months ago. Right.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's more like 5 to 6.
5 to 6. Oh, about half a year ago. Wow. Okay. So how do you manage to get started on your trading journey though? Like, what actually caused you to start trading?
So actually, I was actually trying to figure out ways to make money back when I was like 16 years old. I started like a private tutoring company or like a website, but that didn't really work out for me, so I stopped that. And then I tried to like drop ship, do all this cringe stuff, and then I found trading. I was looking into like what the market is, like the basic things relating to financial markets. And actually on TikTok, I came across your stream, and I remember I asked I messaged in the chat what broker you use, and then somebody put me onto your Telegram group, and then I just kind of took a leap of faith, and I ended up right here where I am now.
Wow, so it was through scrolling of TikToks you chanced upon us.
Yes.
As well. So
Through scrolling on TikTok, I made a good amount of money. Yes.
Oh wow! And this was about 5 to 6 months ago.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Do you remember which trade in particular that actually caused you to win money from TikTok?
I don't remember. I didn't really know what was going on at that stage. I was just scrolling, and I just messaged someone. But I didn't actually trade that day. I just joined the Telegram group, and then the next day I started taking your signals and actually actively trading.
So prior to that, you had close to zero trading experience, I presume?
Yes, absolutely zero trading experience.
So
yes.
Literally started from scratch half a year ago.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Damn. So you first found us through TikTok, and you joined us right then, like half a year back.
Yeah,
wow,
on that.
Amazing.
It's not like I watched 2 streams. It was that first stream I watched. I just joined.
Did you move on to the YouTube streams or just stay at TikTok?
Do you mean right now?
I mean back then, like after you found the TikTok, then did you just move on with YouTube once YouTube got set up?
I was just watching the Zooms. I was watching Zooms.
Right.
Yeah, because I went into premium pretty quick. I went into I went into VIP, I think that same week as well. I started doing my journals just right away, because I kind of intrinsically knew that if I did a journal and if I tracked my progress, that would ultimately lead to my progression. So I didn't really do, I just did it all properly from the start, and I still continue to do that right now.
So, are you able to properly manage your trading and your studies at the same time? Because I understand trading can be a little bit, I would say, time consuming because you have to stare at charts, you have to consistently look out for news, consistently look out for signals and entering those trades. How has that been going on for you?
Yeah. Well, I'm actually quite lucky because of the time zones. In the UK, the London stream is from about 7 to 9, and I start uni at 9. So I'm really lucky in that sense. And the New York session, I end uni before the New York session starts, typically. So there are some days where I miss out on the New York volatility and the New York volume, but London stream, I'm always there every single day.
Wow. Okay. So essentially, the timing was just right for you. So essentially, you wake
The
up.
timing is just right. Yeah.
Wow. You wake up, do your thing, then attend the stream, make some money from the trades, then went on to uni. After that, sometimes you missed out because you're busy with schedule. I assume. Then
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
free, they just attend the New York streams.
Yeah. My
Wow.
life is right now. My life is basically trade, uni, sleep, and repeat.
Wow. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I had to. I had
I'm
to.
committed to make. I am 100% committed to making it work. Like there's no way. I just look at people like like you, like Nick, Thomas, just making thousands in a single day. There's no way. I can't do the same. There's no way.
Yes, definitely. You stick to the process. Just do what you gotta do. Hit down. You make it. Eventually, you make it. At the very least, in a few months, or at the very least, in a few years' times. Yeah, I mean that's why it took me
Yeah.
personally as well. Hey, that's great. So, in the future, once you, let's say, assuming, okay, you've completed your studies and you're doing pretty well in trading, are you intending to pursue both, or you're just gonna make trading your like passive income, or gonna be like a full time trader?
It honestly depends. I'm not really thought about it that much, but when I did think about it, I think I think I could do both because chemical engineering is really fascinating at times. How to
Okay.
make oil refineries, all these kind of things. It's really interesting, but I also at the same time don't think that chemical engineering could make as much money as trading. Uh, I don't think so. Not at the beginning anyway. Because if you have a £10,000 account, you could make a living from trading. It doesn't have to be that much capital. Because if you have £10,000 account and you make 10% a week, that's £1,000 a week, which is £4,000 a month, which is insane.
Yeah. Yes.
But at the same time, if you keep compounding that further, then the profit grows proportionally as well. And I don't think you can make that much money from chemical engineering.
So,
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet.
okay, okay. So trading is just, I would say, it's safe for me to say that it's just a boost for you to help you achieve your financial goals, I assume. And
Yes, yes,
chemistry
exactly.
is more of a passion, right? Because you love
I
chemistry
would
and
say so.
mathematics. Ah,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so in the future, you plan to work in a big corporation for chemical engineering as well, so you can like help further your passion.
Perhaps, perhaps. But if I do compound my account to, like your account size or Thomas or Nick, then I'm pretty sure I'd just trade. I think so.
Okay, what amount of money are you looking at to, let's say, for you to just fully concentrate on trading, like trading as your full career? What kind of account size must you achieve before you actually consider focusing on full time trading? Have you thought about it?
I think if I grow my account to £100,000, that would like 6 figures. I think that would be a pretty big achievement for me. I think.
The first step is six figures, and then you decide, okay, you know what, I'm gonna make this full time.
I think so. Yeah, I think
That,
that's a good way to put it.
yeah, that's a pretty good goal as well, and a pretty achievable one in reach as well. Because many people would view handling a six-figure account to be as sort of a benchmark or a starting point towards becoming a full time trader. Yeah,
Okay.
because many people can, or rather, many people feel that a six-figure account to manage and trade off is sufficient enough to at least live a very decent and comfortable lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
true
I
most
think
of the time as
that's
well.
good.
Okay, wow, that's very very good. So speaking on the topic, right? So how has your trading been so far? Like, are you up or are you down currently?
I'm down currently because at the start I over leveraged like insanely. I think in one of my first trades, I doubled my account. I went from £600 to 1.1k,
Wow. Okay.
and because I had this, this false idea that I can keep doing the same for a long period of time, that caused me to lose almost all of that the next week. So I deposited more money, and that cycle of losing a lot, depositing a lot, losing a lot, depositing a lot. Um, at this stage, after all that, I'm down, I think 1.5k on my account, something like that.
Mm.
So I'm still down, but every week I'm consistently making money. So I'm sure that by the end of this year, well, by the end of a couple of months, I will have it all back without a doubt.
And you can do it consistently as well.
Yes. For the
Okay.
past 2 months, I've not lost a single week apart from that last week that we had a very bad week.
Yeah, the fundamental shift. Right. So how did you
Yeah,
fare the
yeah.
previous week though? Did you take a very big beating in your account, or it was just like a normal size?
I think it was I think it was like 15%.
Fifteen
It was
percent.
quite bad, to be honest.
15%.
Not
Okay.
as bad as when I started trading, but for me that was a bad week. But it wasn't like nothing. I've pretty much already recovered it all from
Oh,
this
from
week,
this
so
week,
it's
amazing
not
stuff. Okay, so
it's not bad.
let's say I'll put you in a scenario where what happened last week due to the fundamental shift in the market, and throw that scenario to 5 to 6 months ago to you. Would you have busted your account
Mm.
if that ever happened?
Yes, without a
Wow,
doubt,
then
I
that
would have
is
busted my account.
then that is amazing, amazing progress. I would say. Yeah, at least.
Have you seen my equity curve?
Oh, no, yeah. Do you mind
Have
sharing
you
with me?
seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you it because it's actually really interesting to see how bad it was.
Wow, it's increased. Wow, it looks beautiful. In fact, yeah. As long as it looks like
Yeah.
it's going up, it's fine. Yeah, it's definitely fine. It's in an uptrend.
So here you can see I over leveraged on this part very badly,
The huge dips.
but here is smooth. Yeah, that was last week. It was quite bad, but I'm almost like halfway there.
Mm.
So
Yeah, but if you
yeah,
do a technical analysis on this, it's in an uptrend.
yeah,
That's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Very good. Very good. So I would say you have a set strategy in place for yourself to trade already, like your own personal. You have your own
yes,
flair, I assume, right? I think you have attended Thomas's zooms and have attended his lessons as well,
hmm
right?
most of them, most of them.
And I would say you have a very decent grasp on the ICT concepts.
Yes,
Mm.
yeah. By no means, I'm no expert, by no means, but I would say I could probably go out and trade ICT,
Okay, that's
quite
good.
decently.
So what strategy are you using right now? In fact, like a mixture of ICT and retail, like mine, or
Yes, yeah,
okay.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
okay, can you give me an example of a trade that you took using these strategies?
Yeah, so I think it was Euro GBP. It
Euro
was
GBP.
an ICT. I think it was a downtrend. I can't remember exactly now, but it was basically a downtrend. And it was on a I think 5 minute entry. So there was a displacement into the weekly fair value gap and a displacement out.
Oh, when
So I
was
took
this?
that.
When was this?
I can't remember. It was quite a while ago.
Quite a while. You just combine the ICT and retail side of things, and you just found your own flair,
Yes.
and hence therefore that strategy worked out for you, and it has been increasing, slowly as indicated by the equity curve.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very very good. Okay, okay. So, what is your account size right now? As in, is about around £3,000, right? If I caught it.
No, it's two. Let me see. I think it's 2,100.
2,100.
Yeah,
Okay.
2.1k, almost 2.2k.
Amazing. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. So, what are the key lessons and takeaways you have learned from us so far throughout the months?
The main one by far, or the main two by far, is having a good psychology when you're in and out of a trade because they're both quite significant, and risk management. So in terms of psychology, you need to be patient so that you don't either miss an entry or actually enter too soon. You have to enter just at the right moment, and have the mental capacity to hold the trade through. At the start, I tended to um, either exit a trade too soon or hold the trade for too long. I mean, it reversed on me. I didn't exit, or enter at the right time. And in terms of risk management, if you over leverage, yes, you might double your account in one trade, but you might also lose it all in the next trade potentially. So you have to know that you have to have that. Again, this comes back to having a mental capacity to, have control of your own emotions. You need to be able to risk the right amount and not get too greedy by over leveraging. So those two things by far, risk management, psychology.
Yeah, essentially, yes, correct. Many new traders fail to grasp the concept on when to enter, what's the psychology behind it, and of course, most importantly, risk management, right? And I see that you've been doing a very good job. Okay, like your account has been consistently increasing despite the initial over leveraging stuff. Yeah, but that's really commendable, because not many traders, or rather new traders, in fact, are able to achieve these kind of results. You are one of the rare gems that is able to produce these results. Within a short span of time, in fact, 5 to 6 months. That's really amazing, and you've been consistently profiting. So that's really good, and yeah, it's really commendable. I've been looking at your journals and your lot sizing as well. It's been on the safer side of things. Okay? Yeah, sometimes it tends to be a little bit big, but I wouldn't say it's too big to be a cause for concern.
Yeah. I do sometimes revenge trade. But as soon as I enter a revenge trade, I have this mental conversation. I have this conversation with myself saying, okay, you need to stop this because 5 months ago you over leveraged and you revenge traded and it caused you to almost bust your account. So I then immediately stop, and I kind of click out of this mental state I was in. So it's much better now.
What did you do for the revenge trade? You opened too big of a lot, or you just impulsively entered?
Too big of a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, too big of a lot.
Okay, so wait, how many lots do you open when you revenge trade? 0.5?
One.
One. Damn.
Yeah, but I close it immediately, so it's not that big of a deal.
How many times have this occurred before?
You mean recently, or recently. 5 months?
Recently.
I think in the last 3 months I did it twice.
And every single time, or rather during these 2 times, when you did it, you instantly remembered, okay, you know what, 5-6 months ago I was like that, I shouldn't do it, and you just close it.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, but yes, please, you shouldn't have done this in the first place.
I know.
Yes, but
I am self-aware of that. I am a bit embarrassed about it. It's not something that I'm proud of.
As long as you are self-aware, as long as you know that you shouldn't be doing it and you immediately put a stop to it, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, after all, you're still relatively new to the trading scene, right? You're about 5 to 6 months old. Yeah, so I can't really expect you to instantly, be 100% perfect in trading, because that definitely takes a lot of time. You really need to cultivate your skills, cultivate your emotions, your psychology. Yeah, there are many things to work on. But right now, you're set on the right path. You're doing the things that needs to be done, right? You've been doing your journals diligently, right? You have been actively participating in the market. You've been juggling your studies and you're trading well. So props to you. That's very commendable.
Thank you.
Yes. And of course, I would say that in terms of trading, I would say, okay, instead of you, okay, what actually led you to cause yourself to revenge trade? Are there any notable factors?
I think it's the fact that when I lose money, I try to get it back immediately. And at the beginning, I struggled to understand that it's okay to lose, because the probability of me winning is above 50%, or is a lot above 50%. It's more like 70-80%. So I can't pinpoint exactly which trades I'm going to lose. It could be 5 in a row, it could be 10 in a row, but cumulatively, the probability of me winning is more than me losing. So yeah, I'm going to be profitable on a longer term. At the beginning, I struggled to understand that, but now I do understand that I will lose. It's just a guarantee. So that helps a lot with revenge trading. It makes me stop.
Oh, okay. That's good. But of course, Dawid, if you ever feel like revenge trading, I would say that come feel free to talk to us. And we are always here, right? If you feel like, okay, your mindset is not really sound, not really right now, you're feeling anger, I suggest just close out your trading view, close out your MT4, uninstall it temporarily if you have to, right? Just come talk to us. I mean, after all, we were once in your shoes. I know what it was like to revenge trade. I know what it was like to lose money and you just want to chase after it and just make it back. Yeah, I understand the feelings, but the thing is, if you do it long term, it's gonna be very detrimental to your account and to your account size.
Yeah, I agree.
So in order to counter that, yes, you have got one thing right, which is to cultivate your psychology. Like, you know what, I'm actually very profitable. Look at my equity curve. You know, it's in uptrend. It's going up, and of course, you know, I'm making money long run. So there's no need for me to screw up my account just because I'm down for the day, or just because I lost one or two trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. So with that in mind, right, where do you see your account size to be at 6 months down the line from now?
6 months. Oh, wow. Well, it's difficult to say because I might consider doing a prop firm challenge in 5 or 6 months. But on my personal account, well, hopefully 5 figures. Hopefully I'll get to 10,000 at least. And I plan to do that by profiting and depositing on a consistent basis. So it's not just merely a profit. It's also me actively increasing my account size from my own savings. So that's how I plan to do it.
Compounding, essentially.
Compound, yeah, yeah.
Other than trading and studies, like, what are your plans to increase your capital? Like, instead of like deposit, like, where do you find the money to go and deposit? Like, is it through ad hoc part-time jobs, or?
Yeah, I worked in the summer. I worked all throughout the summer, so I made a couple thousand in that way. Yeah.
What do you do? You tutor someone? Or
No, it was actually at an engineering company. My mum got me a job in a company, and I worked there. I worked there for a couple of months.
Oh wow, something like internship, I guess.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow, okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, that's a very good way to increase your capital size. Basically, you gain the capital from, or you earn capital from somewhere else, like maybe through an ad hoc job or your savings, and then you just slowly compound, and what you can afford to go and trade, just put into your account, and that in that way you can just exponentially increase your account size very, very quickly. Yeah, especially when you're profitable. I dare say in 6 months down the line, £10,000, it's definitely achievable. In fact, you might even aim for 15,000. That's definitely okay.
Yeah, that'd be amazing because with £10,000 or with at least 5 figures, you can make the average wage in the UK. I think quite easily.
Okay, it's definitely achievable. Definitely achievable. Right, you need to push it a little bit, but yeah, it's 100% achievable as well.
Yeah, because on average, I think weekly I make about 4%, 4 or 5%, and 4 or 5% of 10,000 is about £400 to £500. Times that by 4, I mean, it's like £2,000. So 1.6k to £2,000. So yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's really good work. That's really good work. Based on a £15,000 account, that is definitely achievable. Yeah, and if you ever scale it to 100,000, you might be, living a very, very comfortable. You might be one of the better, I would say, more financially comfortable student, right?
That is my aim. That is my aim, to be the richest student.
Yes, I mean, we all have the competitors in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Same. I was like you. I was 100% like you as well, right? Yeah. So, are you currently satisfied with your training progress as of now? I know where you are.
Yeah, I was really happy with it.
Okay, that's really good. That's really good. So, aside from let's say, your journaling, you're actively trading the market, and whatever you're doing right now, is there anything else you wanna do or want to start in order to help you achieve your goals even faster, even quicker? That you're not able to get to be done yet?
I think the biggest barrier for me is just the fact that I don't have a lot of capital. That is just the biggest barrier for me. My psychology is getting better with every day. My confidence is increasing with every day as well. So it's honestly just the fact that I don't have a lot of capital. That's it.
Okay. So it's just the capital issue.
Yeah. Which is why I might consider in a couple months down the line, when I kind of get even more confidence, I might consider doing a prop firm challenge, because right now I think it could be a bit too risky for me, because there is still a chance that it will take a very long time, and the fact that I'd have to put down £1,000 up front for a prop firm, that's quite significant for me right now.
Understand.
So that's why I'm not doing it at this stage.
You would ideally love to, number one, increase your capital size, or rather your more money you have, and number two, to perfect your strategy before you head onto the prop fund, is it? Or do you think that your strategy right now is perfectly okay to tackle prop fund?
No, I think my strategy is okay. It's just that, like let's say if I were to pay £1,000 for a challenge, um, that's a big portion of my all of my money I have.
Okay, I understand.
So it's a bit much.
Mm.
It's a lot.
Okay, respectable. So you're fairly confident in your trading strategy.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very, very good. I mean, as indicated by the equity curve, I mean, it it shows the exact results lah. So that's really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so one way, in the past, one way what I did in order to get to where I am right now and to exponentially see growth, see wins is by I understand trading is more of a percentage kind of game. Is more of a quote unquote passive kind of thing, right? And it's a little bit hard to really grow exponentially from a small sum of capital. So what you really need to do is to consistently inject more capital into your trading account so you can see it grow into like 6 figures very, very quickly. Okay, and one way to do that is from your savings, and probably to grow your savings you gotta get a job, work part-time, work ad hoc, because that's what I did last time as well. I went to tutor people, so and so forth, so to get that kind of part-time money, and from there okay, yes, proportion of them I just leave in my account, save for a rainy day, and the remaining portion I just put in my trading account. I just let it grow.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
How much do you end up depositing? How much do you deposit in after a year or something? I don't know. Like after a year, how much do you end up depositing?
end up depositing, well, not small, 50 grand. I really worked.
Wow, okay.
I worked really, really hard. Like, there was non-stop every single day. Worked and just stare at the charts.
Okay.
Work and just stare at the charts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might need to find a part-time job in that case.
Yeah, but of course, I understand you have your studies right now, so please manage it very well, right? Time management, I understand it's not an easy thing to handle. Not easy thing to handle, especially when you've got to trade. Yeah. But the thing is, I understand it might be a little bit tough at the beginning, but I assure you it's definitely worth it in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so as well. It'll be worth it.
Yes, and for trading, it's important to, I would say, to continue to stay in contact, or rather, it's important to continue be active in the markets, because the thing is this: the market conditions are always changing. Okay, what happened 2-3 years ago is not directly indicative of what's happening now. So it's very important for us traders to be kept up to date, to know what the market is doing, what the sentiments like, how the candles breaking out, how are they ranging, so and so forth. Yeah, because I can assure you the Williams certified range 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it wouldn't really work out as well as what it did today. Yeah, so we need to consistently tweak our strategy, be kept up to date, and from there we just learn along the way. Yeah, so we really have to put in quite a lot of effort into trading as well.
Yeah,
but
that's something I didn't realize.
Yeah, sorry.
At first, I thought it was just a rinse and repeat, same thing over and over again, but it's not really like that.
Yes.
Because gold, I think wasn't gold in I think it was like 2016. Gold was like 1,000 something.
Yes.
And now it's like almost
1,100.
2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Changed
remember
a lot.
before COVID, a year before COVID, gold was around 1,400, 1,500. Then bam, COVID hit. It flew all the way to 2,079.
Did you catch that movement?
Did I catch that movement? Yeah, a little bit. Not the whole entire way, but I rode up, at least a few hundred pips up. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. COVID was a good time, because essentially just buy, don't short it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's just sell.
Yeah, now it's just sell. But of course, we have to wait for the CPI results as well. We need to see what happens, and of course, we will need to monitor the situation of the government shutdown, the US government shutdown right now as well, because it's only a 45-day stopgap measure. It's not a permanent one, so we need to see what happens. I mean, there's still sentiments lingering around, but if the shutdown ever gets lifted, I would say gold will continue pumping up.
Oh, okay.
So we need to see. Okay, right now it's pretty hectic in terms of trading conditions. There's so many things happening. You know, it's just post NFP, CPI. You know, we won NFP yesterday. I don't know if you attended the Zoom yesterday. Did you? No.
I didn't do it. No.
Yeah. So just to give you a brief recap. Yesterday during NFP, we caught the insane sell pressure down, right? We profited, but then the very next 10 to 15 minutes, it pumped all the way up by 200 pips. To now it's like 1830 or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's really market movements now are really weird as compared to the previous few months where NFP CPI was one directional most of the time. Yeah, so we have to.
I think I remember it from a couple of months ago. It was just if it went down, it went all the way down, or if it went up, it went all the way up.
Yes.
But now it's just up and down.
Mixed emotions, so on and so forth. Yeah, so it's really we need to be really careful in that aspect. Right. So yeah. So overall, you're doing a very good job, Dawid. Yeah. Journaling done.
Thank you.
Beautifully. You know, I see you've been attending the streams almost every single day. Right. For London, sometimes for New York. Right. I see you've been taking the trades. I see you've been talking to us every single day, which is really good. And how's the VIP community? Do you like it?
I do like it, and I have made some money from the trades people put in.
Oh,
however, I'm a little bit more cautious. I'm a little bit more cautious when I look at them because I appreciate that they don't necessarily have as much experience. Some of them might have less experience than I do. Some of them might have more experience, but nevertheless, we're still all kind of learning and trying to get to know the markets.
What's the one thing that you learned from your peers, from your other fellow VIP members in the group in terms of the trades?
That a lot of people use SNR, and that we all kind of look at similar things, and we all kind of take similar trades as well. It's just that some of us will take it at a different price sometimes, but generally speaking, we all look at similar trades, which I thought was quite interesting.
So it's pretty heartening to see that my fellow peers are looking at the same exact thing and we're looking to enter around the same area. Yeah, I mean it's good to have confluences in that way. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why it's really really amazing stuff. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy gold now, and like, let's say, hey, look, Thomas or Nick says, hey, look, I'm looking to buy gold as well. He's like, okay, yes, let's buy gold together. And then most likely we just go up because different strategies say the same thing. It probably is gonna be correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. So, have you shared a few ideas or rather a few trading ideas of yourself into the group as well?
I've shared one. And they almost got stopped out, but it actually went into profit, and I think it hit TP. I can't remember now. It was a very long time ago. It was literally like the second trade when you guys made the VIP discussion group. I think it was the second trade. Was my trade. And it almost hit B, but it went into profit.
Okay. And did he ultimately hit TP? It did, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Are you intending to give him more? Give more trading ideas?
Potentially, but with me being at university, I can't always, write it all out because I'm in a lecture and I can't always write it all out and say, oh guys, buy this, buy GJ.
Wait, do you okay? A little bit of a personal question, but during lectures, do you just listen to the lecturer or do you just look at the charts as well?
Sometimes I just sit with my phone underneath the desk on the charts.
Just looking at the charts, with your computer or your notebook out, and then just your phone looking empty for entries. Yeah, you know what? I've been in that position before. Yeah. I mean, nothing ever beats the thrill of studying, listening to someone, and just making money on the go.
I actually bought a privacy screen protector so that you can't see my phone's on.
Oh wait, is that a Sound 65 LT?
It is. It's my dream car.
Oh, it's a dream car. Wow, it's amazing. It's an amazing beast. I love that. So you like McLarens in general? You like cars?
I love McLarens and Ferraris.
Oh, McLarens and Ferrari. Forza Ferrari.
Which is one of the. Pardon?
Forza Ferrari.
Forza Ferrari. Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got into trading because I wanted to be able to afford these cars one day.
What's the first real car that make you have the feel?
Like a real good car?
Yeah, a real good car. The first one you want to own.
Probably a Ferrari 458 or a Lamborghini Huracan. There's a basic Huracan LP 510 or 610, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. LP 510, and the 458 Italia or the Speciale Spider.
just Italia. No, the special is really expensive. I think they appreciate it in value.
Yeah, they do. Actually, most of 4x appreciate value. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Oh,
classic
I didn't
one
know
day.
that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a classic one day. I mean,
Oh,
especially here in Singapore, yes, they do go up.
yeah. Or the Audi R8 as well. The Audi R8 is quite cheap.
The new one or the older,
Just the D8, the
the
V8.
V8? Oh, not the V10s.
No, no, I like the V10s, but I mean that's the first one. As a first one, I think the V8 will do.
Okay, wow, you're so actually
Yeah,
you're a car guy.
yeah. I know a lot. I know them, pretty much all of them, really.
Wow. Okay, I mean, me too. I love cars as well. I love
Yeah,
cars as well. But yes,
F1.
it's definitely gonna be keep it what you do. I dare say you're gonna definitely achieve your first boss car or your dream car. 100%. Trading will get you there.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
after all,
love
it
it.
got me there.
I dream about it every night. Yeah,
Do you watch F1 as well?
yeah, yeah. Of course.
Oh, so which is your favorite driver? Who do you support?
Max Verstappen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Verstappen. Oh, yeah. I mean,
People
it's the
people in
best.
the UK hate on Verstappen. People in the UK hate on
Hamilton, right?
Verstappen,
They
but
love Hamilton for
yeah,
that.
it's all
Yeah,
Hamilton. Yeah, yeah.
I
What
mean,
car do you drive?
what car do I drive?
Yeah, don't you have a G wagon?
Yeah, I do have a G-Wagon. He's my crush right now.
Ah,
Yeah, but right now I haven't really been going out that often, because I just want to perfect my strategy, especially after last week.
oh,
So I
fair
was like,
enough.
it's like I was like, okay, you know what? It's a wake up call. It's time for me to fine tune my strat a little bit. So that's why
Okay.
I'm able to have the results this week, right? Because of the journaling. I don't know if you have noticed the journaling example I've sent in the group in the channel for the two examples, one on USD CAD and another one on Euro Pound with the trading view.
Yeah,
I was backtesting last week on the new strat, of course, refining the Williams certified range. Yes, backtesting is very, very important. It allows you to, number one, get a good grasp in the market. Number two, allows you to review what happened in the market recently, right? If you choose to do on the lower time frame. And number three, it allows you to see, okay, where are the weak points of my strategy, what are the strong points of my strategy, and from there you just fine tune it. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that's what I did for the backtesting last week, where I just review it, see what are the fundamental news coming out, how did the pair actually react, what is it I need to take note of, so on and so forth, and that's what. Okay, so yes, thank you, Dawid. So one final question before we end up
Thank
the
you.
interview. So to all the audience and viewers watching us right now, what is one advice you would give them?
I think it's to treat trading as not as a get rich quick scheme, but rather as a business and a long term investment. Because you don't it's not actually a business where you trade value, right? It's not something that you buy a product and you sell it for more. It's more of a investing. So it's more about compounding your money. It's not like you trade your time or you trade it. I mean, you do kind of trade your time, but it's not like you trade a product. It's you put your money in and you just watch that money compound over time. So you have to have a different mindset when you trade.
Okay, so essentially you got to view trading as a long term, as a marathon, not a sprint. Right? You
Yes,
view it as a
definitely.
journey, as an experience, and once you got all the nitty gritty details in place, and that's where you truly find success. Instead of it being like, okay, no, I'm gonna get rich by this one trade, two trade. I expect to double, triple my account.
Yeah,
Okay, I mean,
yeah, exactly that.
yes, I totally agree with that as well. Right, because how many people view trading, I don't know about the majority, but many new traders that I've spoken to before in the past, what they view trading was, um, um, I'm gonna get rich, by trading because I'm gonna just YOLO all my capitals in this. I'm hoping to flip it like 10 times, 20 times, not like crypto. Yeah, it's like by
Yeah,
buying this, shorting this, so and so forth, following the trend. But I mean, yes, for a few times it might work out, but all it takes is just one bad trade to wipe out your whole account, right? And
yeah.
for that,
It happened to me. It happened to me. I lost, I think, like 70% of my capital when I started in one trade. And that kind of cycle happened multiple times, but it's not healthy. It's not healthy for you, for your mindset, and it's not healthy for your bank account. Not bank account, your equity either, your balance. So it's not like that at all.
yes, 100%. Right. So yes, David, thank you for having this interview with me.